It was supposed to be an ordinary Saturday afternoon, the kind of afternoon where people run errands, pick up prescriptions, and go about their daily routines without a second thought. In Chandigarh's upscale Sector 11 market, shoppers moved from store to store beneath the afternoon sun. Business owners served customers. Employees worked behind counters. Nothing seemed out of place, but in just a few seconds, everything would change. A routine visit to a medical store would transform into a crime scene. A man would be fighting for his life, and 3 strangers would disappear into the city, leaving behind a trail of questions that investigators are still struggling to answer. Because what happened inside Shri Kumar Medical Hall wasn't just another shooting. It was a carefully executed attack carried out in broad daylight, surrounded by witnesses, surveillance cameras, and even nearby police presence. Yet somehow, the killers vanished. And more than a day later, authorities were left searching for answers.
A firing incident took place in Chandigarh's posh Sector 11. We are in Sector 11 and there are a flurry of chemist shop, but the one chemist shop you can see in the lens, Shri Kumar Medical Hall. It is this shop where the attack was made. Unidentified assailants, as per the eyewitnesses, unidentified assailants came. There were 3 and 2 people went inside this chemist shop and they opened fire. And it is learned that one person got critically injured in this firing incident. He is very critical, it is told as of now. But this has led to a sense of fear in the entire area. Last few days back, we saw there was a firing incident in Sector 9. That was also a posh area in which one person died. And now another firing incident has taken place in Chandigarh, where a person sitting inside a chemist shop has been attacked. And this is definitely posing serious questions as far as the law and order situation is concerned in Chandigarh. So the police is trying to connect the dots who these people were. It is told that 3 people came and 2 went inside the medical shop and opened fire. They're scanning the CCTVs. So preliminary, it is told that it was a specified attack which was made on this chemist shop.
The clock was approaching 2:30 in the afternoon. Inside Shri Kumar Medical Hall, Cashier Janki Das was doing what he had done countless times before. By all accounts, he was a simple man, 45 years old, hardworking, originally from Himachal Pradesh, a husband, a family man, someone whose loved ones would later insist he had no enemies, no ongoing disputes, no known conflicts, nothing that would explain what was about to happen. Then 2 men entered the shop. At first glance, there was nothing remarkable about them. Customers come and go from pharmacies all day, but these visitors weren't there for medicine. They weren't there to ask questions, and according to investigators, they already knew exactly what they had come to do. Within moments of entering the store, everything erupted into chaos. What happened next unfolded so quickly that witnesses barely had time to react. The 2 men suddenly revealed weapons, automatic pistols. Then came the gunfire. Round after round echoed through the medical store. Customers scrambled. Employees ducked for cover. Panic spread instantly. The sound of bullets shattered the calm atmosphere of the busy market. According to investigators, approximately 13 rounds were fired within seconds. 13. An astonishing amount of gunfire for such a confined space. And nearly all of it was directed toward one man, Janki Das. The attack appeared deliberate, focused, calculated. The gunmen weren't spraying bullets randomly. They seemed to have a specific objective, a specific target. And once that objective was complete, they didn't stay. They didn't issue threats. They didn't demand money. They didn't say anything. They simply turned and left as quickly as they had arrived.
On to more breaking news coming in. Shocking incident that has emerged from Chandigarh, where unknown assailants walked into a chemist shop and opened fire. 13 rounds of bullets that were fired. The victim has been identified as Janki Das, who was working as a cashier at the shop, unfortunately lost her life. Now, whether this was a case of personal enmity or what exactly caused or was the motivation behind this incident, is this something that the cops are trying to get to the depth of? But CCTV footage that reveals how these unknown assailants just walked into the chemist shop and opened fire. 13 rounds that were fired. In fact, we also have a response coming in from one of the eyewitnesses. Listen in to what was said.
एक बंदे को गोली मार के चले गए जी। दो बंदे आए थे, फायरिंग की और उसके बाद बाइक पे बैठे और चले गए। 7-8 राउंड फायर करे।
Cutting across to Asim Bassi joining us on the broadcast. Asim, what are the details coming in? What has the police found out? Was this a case of personal enmity that they were targeting that particular person, or is there more to it?
Well, as of now, we are standing at Sector 11 of Chandigarh. This is a very posh sector which has a lot of chemist shops behind me. And this is the chemist shop which has been attacked. You can see Shri Kumar Medical Hall. The two unidentified assailants with masks, they entered this medical shop and they pinpointed their weapons towards Janki Das, who's working as a cashier here. And around 13 bullets were fired and Janki Das lost his life in this entire incident. As far as the police is concerned, it is very preliminary. They are looking into the CCTVs, the forensics, everything. They are also in the chase mode to ensure that where these assailants fled, because it is told that two persons went inside and one suspect was waiting outside. Reasons? Yes, we asked the SSP, the officiating SSP of Chandigarh, and he said that it is preliminary, although there was no extortion call to the owner of this shop. And as far as the personal enmity of Janki Das or anyone else is concerned, it is yet to be ascertained and is a matter of investigation. But if you watch the CCTV, the two assailants came wearing masks, and immediately after standing near Janki Das, they pointed the weapon towards him, which clearly showed that he was their target. So, and the open breast was open as it was an automatic weapon, and 13 bullets were fired. Few hit him, and he was rushed to a hospital. And in this entire process, the Janki Das died. He was 45 years of age. But it is very, very shocking that in such a posh city and such a posh area, which is heavily guarded, the entire Chandigarh, such incidents have been taking place. In Sector 9 also, few days back, a person who was coming out of the gym was also attacked and shot down by the gangsters. And this incident also brought shockwaves to Chandigarh, that how in a broad daylight incident around 2:30, 2:35, two suspects go inside a chemist shop and shoot one person.
All right, Asim, many thanks for getting us those details.
Outside, another piece of the puzzle was already waiting. Investigators believe a third accomplice remained nearby on a motorcycle. The moment the gunmen emerged from the store, the escape plan went into motion. Within seconds, all three suspects were gone. Gone from one of Chandigarh's busiest commercial areas. Gone despite surveillance cameras. Gone despite traffic. Gone despite the nearby police presence. And that's where the mystery begins. Because while the shooting itself was captured on camera, what happened afterward becomes far less clear. How did they escape so efficiently? Where did they go? Who helped them? And perhaps most importantly, who were they? Meanwhile, doctors fought to save Janki Das. He was rushed to the Postgraduate Institute of Medical Education and Research, but despite medical efforts, his injuries proved too severe. He later succumbed to his wounds. For his family, the loss was devastating, but alongside their grief came confusion. The questions investigators were asking were the same questions haunting his loved ones. Why him? His wife reportedly struggled to understand the motive. If someone wanted to harm him, why choose a crowded shop in the middle of the day? Why launch such a public attack? Why take such enormous risks? The family insisted he had no enemies, no known disputes, nothing that would make him the obvious target of such violence, and yet someone had clearly gone to extraordinary lengths to find him. As investigators began piecing together the suspect's movements, new clues started to emerge. Police launched a large-scale operation. Teams reviewed surveillance footage, videos from neighboring businesses, traffic cameras, private security systems, anything that might reveal where the suspects went next. Eventually, the trail led investigators toward Kajhari village. There, additional CCTV footage reportedly captured all three suspects together after the shooting. For the first time, police believed they were seeing part of the escape route. But even this breakthrough created new questions. According to reports, the suspects may have changed clothes after arriving in the area. Why? Was it important of a pre-planned strategy? Did they have assistants waiting for them? And where did they go after disappearing from Kajhari? Those answers remain unknown. As news of the murder spread, theories began circulating. Some focused on targeted violence. Others wondered whether extortion could be involved. Investigators also examined possible personal rivalries, but none of those explanations fit neatly. Another detail complicated matters further. Sector 11 is home to one of Chandigarh's oldest chemist businesses, a company that had reportedly faced extortion threats in the past. Could the attack have been intended for a business rather than an individual? Was the shop itself the real target? Or was Janki Das specifically chosen? Investigators explored every possibility, yet no clear answer emerged. Then another strange development surfaced online. A photograph allegedly showing the suspects without masks began circulating across social media. Almost immediately, debates erupted. Was the image authentic? Had it been generated using artificial intelligence? Was it leaked intentionally? Or was it simply misinformation spreading during a high-profile investigation? Authorities remained silent, leaving yet another mystery unsolved. More than 24 hours after the shooting, the case remained unsolved. No arrest, no confirmed motive, no public identification of the suspects, only questions. Questions about how three men carried out a deadly attack in broad daylight and disappeared. Questions about whether the victim was truly the intended target. Questions about what investigators may have discovered but have not yet revealed. Somewhere, the answers exist, hidden within surveillance footage, hidden within witness statements, hidden within the movements of three individuals who seem determined to leave as little evidence behind as possible. For now, Chandigarh police continue their search, and until those responsible are identified, one settling reality remains. A man lost his life in a place where people should have felt safe. The attackers vanished, and the mystery surrounding why it happened may be just as disturbing as the crime itself. As this investigation continues to unfold, one question remains unanswered. What was the real reason behind the attack? Alright y'all, there y'all have it, man. That's the crazy story of a man getting shot with the switch. Point blank range, hit 13 times in Chandigarh out in India. Hey man, get in that comment section. We showing the international drillers. Hey man, get in that comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think. Drillers and trappers, we outside trapping and drilling 247. Don't go nowhere. Watch that next video. Ding!